Hello guys, this is FX Bright, the trade guru. So look, on this video I'm about to teach you guys the simplest strategy on YouTube, the simplest scalping strategy on YouTube. Guys, just learn this and go home. Like, if you don't know anything about trading, you've never taken any trade before, this is your first trade, just take this one and learn it. Guys, you're going to make a lot of money trading this scalping strategy. So like and subscribe. All right, I'm just going to go straight into it. The first thing we want to put is that we're going to put the RSI indicator. So you go to your window, you get to the RSI, click on the RSI. This is 7, period of 7, of course. Put the levels 30, 70, 60, 50, apply to close, click on done. So you can see how the RSI is looking very beautiful down here. Now the next indicator we're going to put is the Ichimoku cloud. So I'm just going to click it so you can see how it goes. So these are the levels. Click on done. Now look at how rowdy this indicator looks. This is really rowdy. But we're going to do something. We don't need all these lines. We're going to remove some of these things. So we're going to go back to that indicator, click on it, and we're going to click on that indicator. We're going to adjust the parameters of that indicator, right? So we're going to leave all these Tenkan sound, Kinjo sound, Sekao. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but I hope I am. Where are my Japanese people? All right, so good. So the Tenkan San, we're going to leave it the way it is. So what we're going to adjust is this Kinjo San. We're going to change it to black. Just the colors, guys, not really the numbers. We change the color to black. Now I'm changing it to black because my background color in my chart is black. So you can change it to your background color. If it's white you're using, change it to white. So I'm changing it to black. I just want it to disappear. So I'm going to change the other one, which is the Chikao span, to black. Then the up Kumo, I'm going to change it also to black. Then the down Kumo, I'm going to change it also to black, right? So you can see all I've done on this particular place is to change all of them to black. The only thing I left as red is this Tenkan span, Tenkan San. All right, so we're going to click on done so you can see how neat it's beginning to look right here. So they are still there, but they are just they're somewhere, they're just converted to the background color and it's black. So now we're going to get right into the strategy. So what we want to do is this. We are going to this is how the strategy works here. Just you're going to find a spike in the 5 minutes time frame. So you can see this is the 5 minutes time frame. So you're going to look for a spike in the 5 minutes time frame, and you're going to ensure that the spike is closing below the 30 RSI. You have to ensure that the spike closes below the 30 RSI. Now listen, guys, it's always better when you're going to do a scalping strategy to find the trend. Like in this crash 500, you want it to be an uptrend. Now this strategy works in both uptrends and downtrends. But if you're able to find the uptrend, if you're able to spot an uptrend, you get a very good buffer for buying. Do you understand what I'm saying? So guys, if you don't know how to find the uptrend and downtrend, if you don't know how to spot the trends, please go and check my videos. I do have a lot of videos where I tell you how to spot the trends. Guys, you cannot even miss this at all. So look at this. So when the market comes down all the way to this particular point, you can see that the market closes below the 30, right? Beautiful. So I'm going to put a red line here so that we can see this spot, because we're going to go to the 1 minute time frame, right? So remember, I'm in the 5 minutes time frame. In the 5 minutes time frame, I want the spike to close below 30. What I do is then I go to the 1 minute time frame. Now this is the point, this is that place I marked up. So you see that this is the candle that closed below the 30 in the 5 minutes time frame. So what I want to happen is that I want the price to buy, and I want to see that a candle closes above this Tenkan San. So you can see as the candle is buying, the Tenkan San is coming down. So the moment they cross, I'm going to wait for the first candle to buy above the Tenkan San. Guys, this particular first candle buying is very, very important. You can't even just take it on the buy. You have to let this particular first candle buy. The moment the first candle buy, you're going to enter the trade for the next candle. So from this candle is where you're going to enter. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to put this line here so we can go back to the 5 minutes time frame so you can see that exact spot, right? So I'm going to go to the 5 minutes time frame. So this is the point that we marked. So this is where our buying would have started from. So at this point, you start buying right? You start buying. How do you come out of this market? Where are you buying to? Where is your TP? So you're going to buy until the market gets close to the 5 minutes Tenkan-sen crossing. Now, if you look at it's sort of looking like it disappeared. It didn't disappear. Those other ones I converted to black are somewhere around here, and they're just blocking it. So you can see the 5 minutes Tenkan-sen. It's actually moving all the way to this point. So how do you come out? You're going to come out on the candle that closes close, that gets close to that 5 minutes Tenkan-sen. You're not going to wait for the next candle that will touch it or go above it. No, you're going to wait for the candle that closes just close to it. Then let the other one just do what it wants to do. So you can see how the other one couldn't break past it, because the Tenkan-sen also acts as a support and resistance, right? So that's what you're going to do. You're just going to buy from this 1 minute point. Remember, you're buying here because of the 1 minute crossing, and you're taking your profit as soon as it gets close to the 5 minutes, not touching it or going above it. Even if you bought here and you can see that this one is about to touch it, you come out of it quickly. So this is how you buy. You buy from this point to this point. Guys, this strategy will make you a lot of money. Just even as a newbie that does not know anything about support and resistance, you don't know nothing about trading. Trade like this, guys. So you will see, let's take another example. You can see this particular one came all the way down, and I told you it has to go below the 30 RSI. So I'm going to take this candle, put it here, so I can go to the 1 minute time frame and see what really happened there. So this is that point I marked in the 5 minutes time frame. You can see this is where it is. So now you can see how the market bought a little bit, and now we can find that the RSI has, the candle has bought above this Tenkan-sen. We, like I said, we need this first candle to buy fully above the Tenkan-sen. So once you can see that the candle has closed above this Tenkan-sen line, we're going to start buying from the next candle, from this candle. So you can see there was a little spike. So how you put your SL just goes below the Tenkan-sen line. As soon as the Tenkan-sen line goes under, so you put your SL there. So what you do is that you start buying from this particular candle here, right? So I'm going to put these lines here just so we can see it. This is where we are taking the buy from. So now how do we take our profit? We go to the 5 minutes time frame. Now, like I said, this is where we are buying from, right? So we go to the 5 minutes time frame, and I told you we're going to buy all these candles until it gets to the candle that is close to the 5 minutes Tenkan-sen. We're not going to buy this last candle that broke it or touched it. We're going to buy all the way to this particular candle and stop there. So this is where we bought from the 1 minute time frame, and we're going to take profit before it gets to the 5 minutes Tenkan-sen. Guys, this is very simple. I don't see how you can fail this. Like I said, this strategy works on both 5 minutes, both uptrend, downtrend, whatever trend you find. But it's always better to find scalping strategy in an uptrend. And if you don't know how to spot uptrends, go to my videos, guys. There is no other person that explains how to spot uptrends like the ones I did in my video. Think I'm lying? Go check. So let's just try one more last example. You can go and do your back test by yourself, guys. This strategy works really good. So now look at this one, for instance. You can see how the market was able to spike down. You can see it got to the 30 RSI below. So what we're going to do, like I said, we're going to go to the 1 minute time frame. I'm using this line so that when I get to the 1 minute time frame, we will know where this spot is. So I'm going to get to the 1 minute, that place. So you can see the line. This is that place here. So the market started buying, and I told you we are going to buy as soon as this market breaks away from this Tenkan-sen line. So the first candle is going to form above the Tenkan-sen, and we start buying from this point. So I'm just going to put these lines here just so we can see where we start buying from. So we start buying from this point in the 1 minute time frame. We're going to get to the 5 minutes time frame. So let me get to that point. So this is where we started buying in the 1 minute time frame. Like I said, we're going to buy until we get to the 5 minutes Tenkan-sen. Like, just imagine this one. When we start buying from this point and we see that this particular 5 minutes wants to close above, we are going to come out here. We're not going to wait for it to touch or whatever. We just come out here, right? So guys, this is how you take this scalping. Guys, you can try this over and over again. Do your back testing, and you see how it works really well. So guys, I hope this video was helpful. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.